Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the dually. So we've just got some new Boost Auto mirrors on, and they also sent me a shipment with their new light up running boards. So I've got everything laid out here. As you can see, there's a built-in light that runs along the side of them. All the mounting brackets that come with it. We've got the wiring harnesses, so it comes with all the wiring harnesses and the hardware that you need to put them on. So we're going to go ahead, get this all installed, and show you what they look like finished. Okay, so I went ahead and laid out how the brackets are going to work on each side. So this is going to be my driver's side front to my back, just so everything's ready to go. So we're going to need to pull the front cab mount, the middle cab mount, and the rear cab mount. And that's where our mounting brackets are going to go. So run the bolt through the mount and place the cab mount on the other side. These are definitely not in the best shape. I'm gonna probably have to look at replacing them pretty soon. So you'll see a hole on the left side of the cab mount on the frame. So there's a little hole. You're gonna put a bolt through there, put the support bracket on there, and you're going to line it up with the hole on the bracket here, run another bolt through there, and then you're good to go. Okay guys, so we got all three mounts on. They're all just hand tight for now so that we can make small adjustments for when we put the board on. As you can see, this one's mounted up to the cab mount there. Support bracket goes into the side here and then into the bottom of the frame. The center mount mounts to the cab mount, and then this support bracket goes here into the side of this, and it tucks in behind this little pocket, and then a bolt goes through and it supports there. And then the rear doesn't have a support bracket, so this one's nice and easy. All you do is pop it on to the cab mount. I'm gonna go ahead, do the other side real quick, get that all lined up, and then we'll put the boards on. Okay, so now that we've got all of the mounting brackets installed, you want to take your running boards, flip them over, and put these T-bolts into these slots right here. So it's gonna be 3 on each side, 1 for each mount. And I'm just going to roughly line them up with where my mounts are going to be so I don't have to slide them around too much when I go to put them on the truck. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get these mounted up. Just keep in mind that this plate and the module on the back side should be facing the front when you install them. I'm gonna go ahead, get the passenger side buttoned up, and then we can start with everybody's favorite thing, wiring. Okay, both sides are nice and secure. Looking good. Okay guys, so now we are into wiring. It's not super complicated, but we're just gonna do it piece by piece to simplify things. Okay, I got a few steps ahead because I'm starting to lose daylight here, but all you wanna do, first off, pull the headlights, because we're going to need access to this right here. This is where we're going to tap 2 lines in. And then I went ahead and I fished both sides down the fender liner back here. And it comes down through right here and then just pops in to the module right here. So just run it down the fender liner and into the module. And then on the same harness, this is passenger side, this white connector is going to tie the 2 harnesses together. And then down here, we have this hardwire connector. We're going to use this to tap into that. Okay, so in order to tap into that line, we've got this little bag of goodies right here. So if we pull one of these out, this is going to plug into that connector. And then we've got 3 pieces that come off. And then we've also got these little taps in here. to tap into the line. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then tie both sides in, and then we'll connect them probably along the back firewall there. Okay guys, so we've got our 2 taps on this bulb here. So you're going to want to tap pin A and pin B. So the 2 on the left. The red and yellow wire is going to go to pin A, and the blue wire is going to go to pin B. Same for both sides. So let's get that plugged in real quick. And then this third one that you'll see, this white wire is going to be for the rock light option. So that's going to be for a switch inside the cab to turn it on and off. I do have that option, so I'll show you guys how to wire that up as well. Okay, before tying our rock light wire in, we're going to run our switch and our lines through the firewall into the cab so that that's already set and we know what length we want to cut our lines at. Okay, so the lines are run all the way inside of the cab, and I've run them up here. Now I've got both white wires here, so I'm going to tie one of the white wires in to the butt connector here, and then I'm going to run the other one across and tie it in here. Okay, so quick update, I've got the white wire run across and tied in. I put the headlights back in because we're done in there now. I also ran the connector for the passenger side to the driver's side. So we're connected now. You will see I have a fair amount of extra wire. So I'm going to have to kind of tuck all that away into a nice little spot. There is still some to lose in routing everything nicely, but there will be a little bit extra that'll probably just sit down right below the headlight there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and tie in our power and our grounds. So there's a power and a ground on the main harness, and then there's a power for the rock light harness. So I'm going to tie my powers in on this piece that's under the fuse box area, and then I'm just going to bring my ground back. I don't know if you can see this, it's getting a little dark, but I'm just going to ground it against the firewall there. Okay guys, so everything's tied in, power's connected, we're grounded. I made sure all the taps are good and everything like that. I already gave this a little test run just to make sure everything's working and we're good. I'm going to go ahead, find something to set the camera down on, and initiate the startup sequence. So when you first turn them on, they do a little startup sequence. It looks pretty cool. Man, that looks great. I'm so happy with that. We've got the rock light function. I haven't decided where I wanted my switch yet, so it's just sitting here. But that gives us that pure white. And let's say if I have my hazards going or something, it overrides it, so you just get that pure white. And you can option that differently. That's just the way I wanted it. So if I turn this off, it goes to the hazard, turn it back on, we get that pure white. Well guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see next on the dually build, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.